So now let's look at the Lanang part for Gilak. So maybe if once you're across all the Wadon material, you may as well look at the Lanang part. We'll start with Gilak and we'll do the short angsel and the long angsel. How to do the loud cue and lead in is a little bit different. And then the Batu-Batu, which you've learned half of already. So Lanang, although it will be a little bit higher pitched, hang on, I'll just pretend I've only brought one drum home. Oh wow, you can hear that difference. Well, you kind of can. Why not? And I'll call it Dug now. So we're going to start just after the beat with our Gilak groove. It's going to be Dug, 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 ta, dug, dug, ta, gong, dug, dug, ta, dug, dug, ta, dug, dug, ta, dug, dug, Now there's a lot of variations of how you could play the Lanang part, but this is just the one that my teacher showed me as the basic version. For instance, you could play bop, bop, what I've done there is actually take the two bars or the two halves of the Wadon and swap them. Instead of 1, 2, double, 1, 2, 3, double, gong, 2, 3, double, 1, 2, double, 1. Now that's a little bit predictable and boring, so what my teacher showed me was, we'll just change this one slightly. Instead of 2, 3, double, bear with me here for the weird number voice representation, we'll go 2, double, 3. Maybe don't bother singing that, but just so you can see what's happened. I've taken Wadon, swapped the bars, and so it should be like 2, 3, double. There you go, 2, 3, double, 1, 2, double, 1. Yeah, that's nice. 1, 2, double, 1, 2, 3, double. Swapped it over. 2, 3, double, 1, 2, double, 1. But instead we're going to put the double there just to shift things up a bit. Ready and gong. So the angsel lantang for this drum is bop. 1, 2, 3 on the beat. Really easy. Just do you mute your 3 as well in the second half. The angsel bawak would be bop. Touch slap or bop. Mute slap. Just got to move fast. Bop without. Touch slap on the beat or boop, boop, nice and easy. To lead into the loud signal, this drum has a slight difference. We're going to do a double, double, and then a little bit of a gap. So we raise the volume of the start of our groove, leave a little gap, and then come punching back in with 2 doubles. Gong. For an angsel lantang, for example, 1, 2, 3. So it was just gap, double, double, ta. Leaving that little space creates a gap between the composite of Wadon and Lanang. So both parts will hear one subdivision space, or more ideally, the ensemble will go, oh, there was a space in the drums. I think they're cueing us something. And then come pounding back in with double, double, again, daboo, daboo. It's a soft, loud, soft, loud. Now we can use that as well for the Lanang way of sneaking in from silence. Gong, boop, boop, in the second half, boop, gong, poo, boop, daboo, daboo, ta, gong. Not loud, but just a really nice way to come back in with lots of nodding and eyebrows and winking between the two drummers. Or more importantly, getting into position and going, that's pretty much all the signal you need. Okay, we've got one thing left so you can put all of that together, and it's what the Lanang drum does in the swapping bar in Truk Truk Punya, where the Wadon played the Lanang is going to do exactly the same thing, just one subdivision later. 4, 5, 6, 7, gong, pa, 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 gong. Bop, again, bop, just for practice, it's bop. Which means you can put double strokes in. Boop, boop, gong, Now, there are a couple of little difficulties. Watch me go from the hand filler stroke version of Batu-Batu into the swapping bar, and then the stick version into the swapping bar. What you'll notice, I'll just do each one once. So Batu-Batu swapping bar, and then the other Batu-Batu swapping bar. 4, 5, 6, 7. Boop, 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 swap. Boop, boop. So that was nice and easy. You just actually stay on the same side of the beat. Swap, cup, 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 cup. Now, coming out of the next one's a little bit tricky. Boop, 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 boop. So you go from being boop, cut, cut at the end of the pattern to cut, 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 gong. Boop, 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 cup, 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 da, 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 da. Hopefully you saw a little bit of a pause there on my left hand as I went into the swapping bar. The other tricky thing is getting from the swapping bar into each of the grooves. So now I'll go from swapping bar into the stick version. Gong, cup, 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 da, 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 gong. Not so hard. Watch again. It just stays on the upside of the beat. Gong, cup, 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 da, 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 gong. That's a great example of why we don't do a double stroke on the gong, because that would be gong, cup, puck. It's difficult. Nah, too many stick hits in a row. Now doing the swapping bar into the hand version. Cup, puck, cup, puck, cup, puck. So I had to be quite quick to get my regular touch stroke there. Or if you know in your mind, you just need to go gong, boop. That could work. Let's try it again. Swapping bar. Cup, 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 gong. Boop, boop, boop. That actually feels way more comfortable as long as you relax enough to realize that it's going to be gong and boop, boop, boop. Sweet, that's heaps. I'll get back to you tomorrow with a bit more.